Directory information. You know, sometimes I like to break out the old yearbook and reminisce about the good old days. That guy still owes me money. Oh no. Oh no. Student pictures, student names, participation in officially recognized sports and activities. This is all PII! But yearbooks like this are actually okay, thanks to the FERPA directory information exception. Directory information is information about a student that generally wouldn't be considered harmful or an invasion of privacy if disclosed. Examples might include a student's name, gender, birth date, picture, or many others. You know, there are many situations where a school might want to make this information public, such as a playbill for the school play, the names, height, and weight of an athlete in a sporting event, a list of student names for Valentine's Day, or photos in a school yearbook. You get the idea. Directory information has no requirement for the school to control the information once it's been shared. Once it's out there, it's out there. It's important to remember that directory information, it's going to be different from one LEA to another LEA. It's even going to be different from one school to another school within the same LEA. And that's because each LEA and school gets to decide what they have designated as directory information. Now that you know what it is, here are the rules. Rule number 1, don't feed your directory information after midnight. Wait, what's that? That's the plot of Gremlins? What about the water stuff? Okay, that's also Gremlins. Okay, my mistake. Rule number 1, educational entities must provide parents with an annual notification of what types of data they have designated as directory information. Note that FERPA allows you to go beyond this and have a limited directory information policy, where you would indicate specifically who you'll be sharing the data with and for what purposes. Either way, parents must be given the option to opt out of directory information being shared. And the annual notice needs to include the time frame that parents have to opt out. But that means that if a parent has opted their student out of directory information, then they shouldn't appear in any publications that use directory information, like a yearbook. Sorry, Sally, you'll just be known as no photo available till the end of time. This will require that LEAs and schools have some sort of way of tracking opt-outs to ensure that student data are being shared correctly. Because of these opt-outs, there are many situations where you may be sharing essentially directory information, but you may not want to use that exception. For example, an online educational app might only require a student's name to create an account. Harmless, right? But if the parents have opted out, then the student wouldn't be able to use that app in class. That's why for educational apps, you'll most likely want to use the school official exception and not directory information. So to summarize, annual notification, allow the parents the option to opt out. But you don't have to take my word for it. Just take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow.